Fifth quarter play of the week, brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Well, Katz is giving me a hard time before the show as we try to pick this week's play of the week, but we had to go back into the Hoggard and Laney game. Instant classic, Tayshawn James with the interception. Laney was looking to get on the scoreboard early, 100-plus yards. It was a tough week to pick it, but that's hard to beat, 101 yards.
Yeah, we had 4, 5, maybe 6 plays worthy, even a couple in this ball game that could have been worthy of our play of the week. But you return an interception for 100-plus yards. Look at the defender, turn his eyes back to the football. Textbook defensive play by Tayshawn James right there for the Hoggard Vikings, and Craig Underwood has his defense rolling into the playoffs once again. The Hoggard Vikings, the Mid-Eastern Conference champs.
Absolutely. Well, I probably would have needed some oxygen after that, but young man's just like, might as well keep it going. Well, you've gotten your high school football fix. Tomorrow you'll get your fill of college football on WWAY. We start with WWAY CBS with a doubleheader of the best games from the best conferences at noon. An SEC West matchup. Ole Miss heads to take on Texas A&M at 3:30. It's Mississippi State, the 16th team in the country, trying to mess up the national championship picture to take down the #1 team in the nation, Alabama.
Yeah, that's not happening. Wisconsin will travel to Happy Valley to take on Penn State at noon on WWAY ABC. Oklahoma, the Sooners will play Oklahoma State and Boston College. Good luck at home against the #2 Clemson Tigers. That's in the primetime game, 8 o'clock.
Absolutely. Well, as we continue to say, it was a busy day in sports here. But let's, as we say, get into a little basketball, because I know that there was a big basketball game tonight that we can't forget about. UNCW playing one of their the biggest games they've had at home here in quite some time, taking on the Stanford Cardinals.
Yeah, Seahawks looking to, of course, pick up their first win and their home opener. Great crowd on hand at Trask, one of the greatest mid-major places to play against the Pac-12 foe in Stanford. UNCW able to jump out to an early 19-11 lead at the under 12-minute timeout.
For the Cardinals, they would heat up from long range. Cormac Ryan, you've seen him there hitting the three. But Kay Ties continues to impress for this UNCW team, as you see him right here, finished with his right hand at the basket, little finger roll. He and Jalen Fornes did his best to try and keep UNCW in it. He would finish with 13 for the Seahawks. UNCW, they went down by 19 at one point in the second half, but hold it within 12, but can't really get yourself out of that hole there for CB McGrath's team.
Yeah, cool little matchup there for Coach McGrath, his college roommate at the University of Kansas under the direction of Coach Roy
Go
Williams.
Wildcats. Sorry,
actually, the college roommate, the head coach at Stanford now, so a good connection there, and it's good to know people. There's Devontae Kaycock with the two-handed flush.
Seahawks fall in the opener, 72-59, the final score. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight on the fifth quarter, but don't worry, we'll still have the fifth quarter coming up in the coming weeks, but it will be the special playoff edition of things. Big shout out to our director, JR, producer, Sarah Johnson, everyone that makes this show possible. We'll see